Hi, this is Rainbow Abegg, and we're continuing our discussions on relationships. I thought it might be fun to talk about when the love of your life is a pet. Maybe you have a cat or a dog or even a horse. There are so many different pets that we can fall in love with and that add dimension and value to our lives. I knew a girl once that had a finger monkey. If you haven't seen those, look them up. They are amazing. They're not legal everywhere, but she had it when it was legal. So loving whatever pet you have, maybe it's a fish, maybe you need something that's sort of easy to take care of. But pets add value and dimension, and it's a relatability because everything's about relationships. Our fur babies, or maybe our feathered babies, whatever it is that is the love of your life, can be very central to our lives. For some people, that is their primary relationship. And as I thought about this, I realized probably for most people, their pets are therapeutic. They may not have a doctor's prescription for them, but pets help to bring a level of safety. It's connection. So being able to know that a pet could be actually a valuable asset in your life if you don't have one. And if you already do, I think it's pretty normal to let your pet be the love of your life. And that's what we're going to discuss in a little bit more detail today. Pets give us a way to experience ourselves, right? That's what relationships do. They give us that ability to engage, give us something to love. So fur babies give you that extra heart space to feel, and I believe they actually feel ours as well. They have personality, they have temperaments, they actually can even learn your language. So whatever language you speak, they respond to that language. They understand our own habits when we wake up, when we're coming home, and they have such unconditional love. They're always ready, very forgivable, and I believe that's why they help emotionally regulate us. So pets are a wonderful way to experience the love and help it grow within you. I remember one of my first little pets, and the very first time I saw him, a little tiny white dog, and he fit in my hand as a little girl. His name was Oliver, and he really was the love of my life growing up. Gave me so much more in my childhood that was actually missing. He was very central. I remember the day I got him, and I remember the day he died. And those can be very challenging moments throughout our life. And I think we never really forget the pets that have helped to expand us and have just breathed life into us. I also wanted to tell you about a dog named Roxie, a little beagle mix that loves her owner so much that she knew his pattern. She knew when he woke up in the morning. They had such a great connection because he actually rescued her within hours of being put to sleep in a rescue shelter. And the bond between them was so deep that they knew each other, they related to each other. And it's that calming, secure sense that I'm talking about where pets actually can give you a safe zone that maybe the rest of the busy world and all that, the chaos that we deal with and the stressors, they don't show up in pets. Pets have more of a midline that goes within them that helps them to respond to their person. Now there are some pets that also almost need a therapeutic person. There are pets that have gone through a lot, they've been through a lot of abuse, so it's not one size fits all, but sometimes even those pets need that right human that can make their life also feel safe again and restore them. If Roxie was the Jedi, then Lonnie was the Padawan, and their journey together was very bonding, very connecting, and Roxie has passed away, so she's been cremated. And being able to let go of a pet is also very much a grief process. And the deeper connection, obviously, the stronger the loss. One of my close friends from childhood recently also lost her pet, Tulip. And Tulip was her snuggle buddy. She was there when she got home from work. They took walks together. So you can see how pets can actually give structure to your life. They would sit and watch their favorite show together. They had routines, and that's the other things with pets is they can give you a routine and that emotional regulation. And the best part is the unconditional love. Another great reason to let a pet be the love of your life is it brings out our unselfish side. Pets need us, so we're there to clean up after them and feed them and brush them and care for them. So taking care of a pet is a very unselfish thing, and it gives service. Whenever we're in service, it's good for our heart. And to be able to have the loving response from an animal is also very fulfilling for us as people. There are even therapies where people work with horses, for example, which actually help people process their own traumas and emotional experiences. And I believe that our pets that live with us indoors as well as outdoors have that ability to actually help us process. I've also worked with pets in emotional release and had some really amazing, miraculous experiences helping pets also get to a more balanced center. So they're definitely emotional creatures that allow us to connect with them, and we connect with them as well. You might be in the process of grieving a pet, having a pet that's fulfilling your life, or even considering getting a new pet. And those are all transitional phases that we go through in our experience in these relationships. So let's go back to if you have lost a pet. Find someone that you can talk to that's non-judgmental, that won't dismiss or downplay the loss in your experience. Talk to one of those heart-centered people that understands that this is a relationship that has ended, and that the bond, obviously what people miss when there's a death is that you're no longer consistently having that connection. Give yourself time to grieve. Now, for some people, it feels like a right action to get another pet pretty quickly. And there's no right or wrong way to do that. So if it helps you to heal and it helps you to move forward, to have that new little creature to love, that's perfectly acceptable, because like I said, it becomes an act of service, and service is always good for our heart, both to expand it and to help heal it. So if you're in a position to get a pet, just remember pets are an investment. A lot of times it's not the initial price that actually creates the expense of the pet, it's the ongoing. They need medical care, they need food, they might need grooming depending on the kind of pet you get, and they'll definitely need your time. So look at your own life at this current developmental stage that you're in. Do you have the time to do that service and have that connection? In other words, are you ready for a relationship with a pet? And if you're ready for that relationship, are you in a financially sound enough place to be able to afford to be able to meet the pet's needs? In many ways, having a pet is like having a child, so it's definitely something that you want to be emotionally, financially, and feel that stability in your life so that you can grow with that pet. So do your homework on that. Make sure that you're ready for that relationship. Pour your love into a pet if that's right for you, and know that it's perfectly okay to also have a pet be the love of your life. All relationships take work. All relationships are an exchange. Pets can be a wonderful way to give and receive that unconditional love. In memory of Roxie and Tulip and Bella, and my own two pets, Oliver and Czar, thank you for being a great light on the face of the earth, making people's lives better. And for the pets that are out there that will yet be adopted, do your homework. Make sure a breed's gonna be right for you, for your lifestyle. If you need something small, don't get a large dog. And even though I want you to trust your heart, if you do your homework, then you won't just act on impulse, because I want you to live an inspired life, even with your pets. Then when you bring them home, they'll also be an inspiration. Be in love with your life, be in love with your pet. And if you're blessed to have a pet that is the love of your life, that's awesome. Have a great day. Blessings.